Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, hi. This is totally working, right? Yeah, it's totally working. There's no scuff at all. What scuff? That never happened. This is just the beginning. Yeah. Definitely. Ha 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 ha. Holy cow, though. OBS-kun. Internet-kun. I blame the weather. But not, it's fine now. So let's just start from the beginning. The family golden slipper, woohoo! And now into the thing. Yeah, this'll be fine. Hi, hello, hello. Hopefully the internet stays good. For some reason it's stormy today. How has my day been? Well, just the slightest bit scuffed, only the slightest bit. Aw, man. Yeah, it would be hilarious though if they did have a culture like that. Who has the best spot in? No one. And now for here again.
Oh, what an honor it is for me to meet you here. Hatshepsut Hanim Effendi. The slipper from early new calendar era you brought has certainly broadened my knowledge of history. I had no idea that the people of so many centuries ago had such fine techniques in crafting footwear. To think they could make a shoe that fits the curve of the foot so well. As for the lotus ornament on top of it, vivid beyond words. Not to mention the slipper was made not long after the Great Explosion, and it reflects the drastic shifts in the local climate. It's a pity that it's missing its twin. I fear it won't win with this on its own.
That's fine. Second place is enough for me. It's the participation that counts.
Of course. As daughter of the Padishah, Hatshepsut Hanim Effendi, you'll one day take up the mantle of Padishah. I am sure such a trifling honor would not be worth fretting over.
That's still a bit early. There's a lot of things we can't say for sure.
I've heard your younger brother has been selected to become the court historian, and that he will set out for the city of gold in 2 months. Hatshepsut Hanim. Ah, even a girl as talented as Hatshepsut Hanim was not chosen for the post, which just goes to show how gifted her brother is.
Oh yeah, there is Bison and his father. Yeah. And also the Blood Knight. They'll be buff too. For the other ones, not just the Pope girl. Are there any that I'm missing? I gotta look. Otherwise, more copies would be fun for Karen. We're practically the same, really.
Are you trying to say, good sir, that becoming a Padishah does not require talent and ability? I believe that if Hatshepsut Hanim were to take that position, her family would no doubt continue to bask in glory. This is different. Hatshepsut Hanim's family is Sargon's most illustrious line of historians after all.
I am so invested on this side. Narantuya and Aspasia.
Almost time for us to register. Have you thought of what to submit? Not yet. You so brazenly gone to line. But you don't have a single treasure on you? Is there anything about my walking posture that needs improvement? Never mind, forget it. I guess you'll have to rely on me again. I'm not about to let my subordinate lose. Give me some time to think of a plan. I once won the silver medal in a sprint. Are you thinking of snatching the golden cup and running away? No good. These rich folk brought along some tough bodyguards. See the way their feet move as they look around. They spent time in the Amiri armies. I also earned a silver medal in unarmored wrestling. Robbery? Everyone worth targeting is already here. How will we participate with stolen goods without getting caught? There is also the silver medal I got from a ceremonial dance competition. That's your plan of attack? No need to make things so hard for yourself. In truth, I have 10 silver medals across 10 different events. I keep them on my person at all times. 10 silver medals? These medals are embodiments of traditional Minoan culture, and my most prized honors. Honor should not be regarded as a rarity with which to judge superiority, but in particular circumstances, I have no other choice. Besides, I hope you do not misunderstand me, Narantuya. I would never resort to anything dishonorable. It would disgrace my family.
Ooh! Yo, good luck in the tournament!
I guess I really did misunderstand you. Huh? My competent subordinate, my great endeavor. Sorry. Did you say something just now? Nothing important. I was just saying that considering you've never won a gold medal, it's no wonder you want that gold cup. Don't worry. I have a plan.
Ooh, Minos is a Terran country bordering Sargon at the mountain range of Chirag. Ooh! Oh, and they're famous for being a pacifist patron of arts.
May I ask, why the herald led me here? What orders am I to receive?
No orders here. Just a request. If you happen to see a single golden slipper, do not give it too high a mark. But also not too low. We must still uphold the professionalism of our historians. Let's say second place. Second place would be good. Please, this is really, really important.
That exhibit has precious historical value, but if you wish to reduce its mark for subjective reasons, that would not be considered unfair to our other competitors.
If you have deduced my identity, then please keep that a secret as well. Thank you.
I will. Resplendent Hanim.
Sorry. I'm definitely going to apologize to all my teachers and fellow archaeologists after this. I definitely, absolutely, 100% cannot lose just this once. Why does everyone think I already lost to that little brat? Aye! Did I scare him? I do want to see how these arts work for the illusions. How terrifying are these illusions?
Did you get all that? Yes. The set of silver medals from Minos must get a high mark. It will get third place. That's right. Don't worry. I already had a talk with most of your fellow judges. We got along rather well. I hope you will too. Padishah Effendi. The corrupt must be hanged. Forgive me. Can't believe he's this scared already. I didn't get this big a reaction from security and the other judges earlier. What illusion did he see? I'll be dragging you back to the gate then. Maybe I overdid it with the arts? Wait, I hear footsteps.
Oh? I don't see the judge here either. Must have been escorted back to the meeting hall by security. I better go get my own things done. The sun waits for no man after all. Ooh, clothes are being brought to the room. Yay. It looks like there's actually dry clothes now that I can change into afterwards. Yay, yay, yay. And hello. Now that my door's closed again, hehe.
Oh ho. And who is this I happen to run into? What luck.
It's been so incredibly one-sided, I love it. Ooh, you got both Narantuya and Pepe? Nice. Right now I only have Pepe. I'm tempted to summon more, but I'm like, I kinda have to be good because of Dungeon Meshi.
Sorry. Could you say that one more time? I am honored to inform you, Hanim Effendi, that your entry has proceeded to the final round of judging. In other words, you are now in the top 3. No, not that. The other part. I ask that you follow me to the riverside in a little while, where the prizes will be given and the treasures will be immersed in the water. Into the water.
Hello. Ooh, Lynn. Oh, nice. Oh, my door opened again. Oh, more clothes. Yay, more clothes.
So, you're going to throw my 10 silver medals into the river? Perish the thought, Hanim Effendi. That would be rather crude, and we would never dare to offend the river god. We will place the treasures atop a small boat made of papyrus reeds, alongside gold, silver, and jewels, to help weigh it down. We will sing hymns and chants as we watch the boat slowly sink into the waters. That wasn't mentioned on the brochure. I'm terribly sorry. It was written in the instructions all participants had to sign. The competition's original purpose was to find treasures with the most historical value to knock upon the gate of the god. During the Flood Festival, Those favored winners will witness the river god with their own eyes as he wanders the riverside. Forgive me. This was my mistake. It was close to the cutoff when I signed up, and I did not have time to read all 10 pages of instructions.
10 pages! Oh my goodness, and thank you for welcoming me to the land of the living.
Ah, that is a shame. As it is extremely rare for tourists to reach the final round of selection, you will be given a second opportunity to reaffirm your commitment. Do you wish to continue participating? Narantuya. She hasn't returned yet. Do you wish to seek a specialist consultant? I can bring you to the chief judge to discuss. No need. What I seek is not a suggestion. I will continue my participation.
Ten pages, though. Hello? Not. Listen to me. You can start prepping the victory feast now. Of course. I would never take for granted the generosity you've shown by lending me the general. And yeah, multi-streaming for the win. I'm just hoping that now that the storm's kind of died down a bit, I hope it just stays up. Because oh my goodness. The weather be affecting the internet so much here. I promise you that I'll stick the gem in when we get back tonight. If Tsubaya goes through any changes, you'll be able to see them for yourself. Relax, I've been taking good care of him. No stains or damage, I promise. You want to speak to him? No, he's under my protection, right? How can I just give him a communicator when everyone's staring at me? Why don't we talk about something else? You don't know how hard I've had it. I've been talking up these old pedantic judges all morning just to guarantee second place. Listen, they're about to declare the winner at the big meeting spot. Once I get the gem, I'll head right back to the museum where it's nice and quiet.
Sorry.
It's fine. Weird. Not like the sidewalk's narrow here. Was she just pickpocketed? Phew. I can finally rest easy. Pepe's handled the gem issue, and Tsubaya is just fine too. Should we have a drink together later? Is there something you wanted to say? You're not going to want to hear it. I do want to hear a suggestion, TT. You might think this is ridiculous, but I feel like we might have to start the exhibition over and keep the accident under wraps. Just treat it as some sort of performance gone awry, then display it in a more vivid and true-to-life manner. So display a walking mummy and some artifacts, push up ticket prices a little while we're at it. More or less, I guess. You do know what our people used to scare crabberry children, right? The exhibits being a bit odd isn't a bad thing. My old Colombian museum had an exhibit. Has science gone too far? Creative ideas that would be scarier successes and failures. But TT, that's the idea behind a business whose #1 goal is to make money. If we try that here, a lot of people will be mad. A lot of people. Hello. History itself is the foundation of the city.
Isn't the foundation the vein of gemstones that's nearly dried up?
You really shouldn't say things like that. We go to meet the nobles later. That family is as ancient as the bricks of the tomb in the museum's Great Hall. They can be rather conservative.
Meddling here and there. What's wrong with those high-ups anyway?
Can't they just fork over a sum of money every year and forget about the museum like Pepe's family? I worked hard to become acting curator, TT. I really don't want to cause any sort of inconvenience.
Inconvenience? You're seriously calling this an inconvenience?
That's not what I meant.
Have it your way then. I'm leaving.
TT, I wish we could also summon TT. Pachi.
Are you okay? You're sweating buckets. Am I? It's rather hot outside. Haha. You're sweating too.
Next up is a descendant of a glorious clan of historians, the one who shares ballads of kings and heroes, explorer of all Sargon, purveyor of knowledge, a respective Padishah's daughter. Hatshepsut Hanim and her rare treasure.
Are you going to announce the result?
Oh no, this is a rather important occasion. I'll leave it to you.
Well, I guess I can't get out of this one. Ahem. This golden slipper is adorned with a lotus flower woven of gold thread, specially designed to accommodate the sudden changes in the Sargonian climate at the time, with distinct characteristics from the era. Not only that, but it comes from an illustrious family of imperial historians. It would be difficult to find a slipper so well preserved in the marketplace, and it's a submission rather uncharacteristic of a family of historians at that. For past ceremonies, such families would usually submit letters, manuscripts, and other pieces of writing. But today, this soul slipper reveals to us another side of this life of a noble past. Its value is incalculable.
Okay, thank you for the commentary. Next, I will announce the judge's decision. And what game is this from? Arknights. Disregarding the highest and lowest marks, Hatshepsut Hanim's final tally is 94.95 points. Ah, what a shame. Resplendent Hatshepsut Hanim, off by a mere 0.05 points. You're in second place for now.
This result was born in the interest of fairness and a respect for history. I do hope you understand, Hatshepsut Hanim.
Oh, don't worry about it. I expected as much.
Minat, Hamait. Is honored to undertake your challenge. Let's move on to the next item, shall we?
Very well. Next we have the last, but certainly not least, entry into our competition. A foreign treasure, a set of silver medals from Minos. We invite our expert to give an assessment. We're all aware that the places far from Sargon also possess their own brilliant civilizations, and the art and culture of Minos has proved to be harmonious with Sargonian social mores. This set of medals embodies not only the Minoan love of sports, but more importantly, unlike most of the other entries, its year of manufacture can be determined with precision. Indeed, our lives are well adorned with gold, but products fashioned from silver are a rarity. Silver is so pretty. In fact, some historical periods saw silver considered the more precious metal. What a fascinating analysis! Well then, which three contestants will win the opportunity to represent the city in offering these treasures to the river? Do allow me to announce this particular treasure's score. Disregarding the highest and lowest marks, hailing from Minos, Aspasia Hanim's final tally is 94.60 points. This level of fierce competition is unprecedented. Your final position is third place, Aspasia Hanim. Though I regret you did not place higher, you still secured the chance to perform the offering.
Thank you. This was precisely the approval I sought.
Hey, hello. I'm enjoying the story so far. There was totally no scuff at the beginning at all, though. Haha. And yeah, it's nice how, thanks to Enfield, some of the players are going into the OG Arknights. Welcome to Arknights. Enjoy the gacha. Oh my goodness, the gacha. Oh, the gacha.
However, if you so permit, I'll protest your arrangement for these prizes after we conclude. I believe a golden Minoan goblet should rank higher than a third place prize. Very well, Hanim, but please come up to the stage first with your treasure. Go with our attendant there. In third place, Aspasia Hanim.
Yeah, welcome to Arknights. Enjoy the gacha and the pain from the story. We'll collect your tears later. Delicious. Yummy. Time to pull out the 100 in cases. In second place, Hatshepsut Hanim. In first place, Rashad Hanim. I ask that our three winning contestants take care not to damage the treasures they're holding. Oh no! Terribly sorry about that. It's far too hot, and I collapsed for a moment. I couldn't hold steady. This is quite embarrassing. It's a pity this ancient clay pot I brought shattered to pieces. I assumed that offering pottery chips would be an affront to the river god. I don't believe this has ever happened before. Wow, so clumsy. This is heartbreaking. I fear we'll have to give up first place. Resplendent Hatshepsut Hanim, daughter of the Padishah. You hold the highest title among all attendees. To bestow first place upon you is only fitting. And so, I voluntarily renounce my position and withdraw from the competition. Huh? What an unexpected turn of events, but I do believe everyone is in agreement that a resplendent daughter of the Padishah should be awarded first place. And so, our second and third and fourth place contestants will become our new first, second, and third place respectively. Yeah, it feels intentional. It's like, oh, silly me. Look at me being so clumsy, dropping the pottery that was supposed to be first place. Well, now the Padishah's daughter is gonna become first place. And then she'll be so happy that she's first place, and then she's gonna love me too. Totally. Not gonna happen. Let's all give them our heartiest congratulations. Yay! Congratulations! Pachi, 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 pachi. Oh, and now we fight. This is how we celebrate. Celebratory violence. Ooh, fun. And this should be fine. I feel no fear here. Oh, look at the little wagon. It's so cute. I love it. I'm just gonna keep this as is for now. And then I'll slowly bring the others out. Yep, slowly bringing them out as one do. Yeah, she did want that jewel, which is kind of sad considering that one lady she probably thought that Pepe would have wanted to be first place. Trying to suck up to her, but no. Wait, where can I put her? Oh, I see these ones are blocked off. I understand now. The brain be braining. I'll just have her stay there for now. And me, might as well start attacking. This is totally fine. Yeah, fine enough. Oh, look at how cute Pepe is. Surprisingly, one of the cosplays that I saw that was available was Pepe's. Pepe was tempting to get too, but decisions. And no, don't hurt the Pepe. How dare ye? I don't really need a healer right now, but just because it's Pepe's first fight, she must stay healthy. Precious Pepe. Pepe outfit would be cute, though. But I gotta collect more games as well. So I'll have Arknights, and then I'll have some Vagrant Order. Might as well add in some Star Rail. And Nike. Just gonna represent all my favorite gacha games. And ooh! Yay, mission accomplished. Her third skill. Whenever she continues to hit an enemy, her range of AoE attacks becomes bigger and bigger. I have to try that. Oh my goodness, I love that. The papyrus reeds sway by the river, its waters of purest lazurite. It wends its way by the golden dunes, fed by her gifts of gems. May I see him by the waterside. May I follow him to eternity. Amidst the ardent applause and passionate singing, the winners stiffly walk along the shining, bejeweled street. A reed boat bearing the heavy weight of history slowly sinks into the river. Golden slipper and Minoan silver, metal alike, become no more than a string of bubbles. Regrets? How could I possibly have any regrets? Meeting you has been the best thing to happen to me this entire competition. Hatshepsut Hanim. Oh, she really is a fangirl, the one who dropped the pot. Oh my, oh my. What worth would a competition ranking hold compared to such a privilege? If I may be so bold, I believe a group photo of us losers with a champion would be fittingly commemorative. Would you do me the honor of having a photo with me, resplendent Hatshepsut Hanim? If you would hold the first place prize statue as well, that would be perfect. Well, oh, that was her motive. She wanted... Interesting, okay. I kinda get you, Rashad. Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Cheese.
I joined in a most absurd competition. Yeah, that was absurd indeed. I intended to seek history, honor the feats of heroes past, be steadfast in my pursuit of victory, and confront fate itself. Yeah, confronting fate and... the other thing. Basically, your 10 old silver medals are a single shiny new one. But don't worry, this is Sargon after all, so that's no failure.
Oh, the catch is Pepe has to continuously bonk enemies for it to continue to get bigger. Okay, that's not bad then.
Golden sands above, gold itself below. As the lords of Mir and Padishah say, sand can be as precious as gold. Don't sweat it. Maybe you'll go down some windy road, and you'll find yourself recognized, and the golden cup will be handed right over. Handed over? Let's say, maybe you're to chat with the lucky winner of the cup, and wheedle your way into his trust. You're right. Huh? The treasure put forth was recognized. This means that Minoan culture itself was also recognized. Even if the assessment of the judges was strikingly superficial, the scoring of the silver medals and my position are sufficient proof that even Sargoni historians hold basic respect for Minos. I should have words with the collector of the goblet. If he were to understand the deep history behind it, perhaps he'd be willing to sell it back to me at a price I can afford. You call that recognition? Well, if it's enough to cheer you up, I guess we'll call that a victory. Thank you very much, Narantuya. You're too kind. Just like the wise men debating around the white columns, you've awoken me. I will not lose the honor that those silver medals represented. In fact, I have now won even more in turn. The trick played upon me by fate is unworthy of notice by comparison. Moreover, if immersing those medals in the water would aid the people to see what they wish to see, then I am happy to serve. If throwing this gem into the river would summon the god I've heard so much talk about, then Wait! I can see that you're feeling a bit better, but calm down. Don't throw it away. I have a plan, or I guess, I have a person I wish to see. If you don't really care about the gem, could I borrow it for a while?
Uh-oh, what's she gonna do with the gem? The traps are ready. Relax, I was real careful putting them together. The more someone knows, the less they'll suspect.
Good.
I also slipped an invitation into the girl's bag. I made sure to wear gloves for handling artifacts. No way I left any fingerprints behind.
Nice work. I'll handle the back end of our plan. Any questions from you two?
I have one. I understand why the Padishah's daughter would fall for our bait. This gem doesn't seem that special. It's got lots of impurities. Like the stone Jannie and I pulled up from the sewer the other day.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what the rich folk think. Watch the door tonight. Keep your eyes peeled. Don't let her send anyone over to take it before the time is right.
Yeah, okay. We won't let you down this time. That's right. We won't let anyone in. Let's see how long that plan will last. Cat. Meow. Mew arrives before the table, having deftly avoided every snare in the heavily trapped room. The glimmering gem on the table is reflected in the cloud beast's bright eyes. Yoink! Faye for this game would be so tough. There's so many good ones. Actually, no. I can give some tops. I love my Wizardell, even though she rejected me so much, but it's okay, I still love her. Mudrock's the one who got me into the game. So, of course, I still love Mudrock. And then there's Wonderful Thorns, who is best boy for me. And then, of course, a soft spot for Susie, Golden Glow.
An anonymous letter, alongside an indistinct photo of the gem. The letter specifies a time and place for you to be alone. An incredibly obvious trap. You should not go, Pepe.
Well, I have to go. How else am I supposed to get that gem?
But
But what?
you agreed to take me to the man-made lake in the city tonight.
Did I say that? Or maybe misremembered and it's actually tomorrow night?
Ever since my brain was replaced, I have not misremembered a single thing.
If that's true, you would have remembered where all the gems were. You could ask Anat. She wrote a lot of official-looking documents about you lately. I also have a few observational reports and paragraphs of draft paper. Paragraphs of a draft for a paper on this ancient general, actually. Maybe she can take you there. I might need to take a few more shifts if so. Do you really have no idea who sent this letter? The tourist who got second place seemed like a nice lady. I might have been too easy to read it at the harvest gathering. Everyone could have probably told that I wanted the gem. But we need to get more information out of Zubair. Whether it's info on my hidden treasure or data for your thesis. Even so, I advise you not to take the risk. Even if I've been across all of Sargon by now, I do recall you nearly failing to make it back twice when we were still in school. Good thing Titi and I decided to look for you both times. Oh yeah, he recruited a team of adventurers and bird and beast to find me, also that I could judge which of the two of you translated some ancient document more accurately. If Titi was here, I might have some backing on going to the meetup spot. Good thing she isn't here. She's not? Where is she then? Oh, good night to you. Good night, sweet dreams. Have a nice rest.
Cause inconvenience. She said that like I was out to mess things up for her. Huh. I helped her out with all the documents before. She wouldn't faint from all the pressure at the office, right?
Hey, welcome for the gotcha luck. What was the noise? If you're my cute little jewel construct, then come out like a good kid. No need to freak me out. I'm going to count to 3. If you're not out by then, I'm going to use my arts on you. You've been warned. 1, 2, 3. Cat. Oh darn it, it's you again, you little cloud beast. Sorry buddy, do forgive me. Alright, here, some pats on the head please, don't get mad. I know you're a bit of a bad-tempered scratcher, but let me explain. I've got a good reason for being a bit jittery today. Meow. Do you still remember when we were at the museum earlier? I got freaked out by a bunch of things suddenly jumping all over the place. And then today, I got into another fight with a nut. Please don't be as mad at me as her. You cute little cloud beast, you. Aw, it's happy. I know, we're always getting into fights, over academic matters, of course. I know that she really wants to publish her research for everyone to see. I also know that it's not easy to get the opportunity to hold a special exhibit like this, so she's being real cautious, and also kind of overstressed. So stressed that in the end, she didn't dare press on with her original goal. It's obvious I'm trying to make sure she doesn't give up on the special exhibit, right? Majetsu Ketty unconsciously speeds up her cloud beast petting. As she does, Neil purrs louder and louder. But the girl pays no heed. She is lost in her thoughts, petting and petting and petting and petting. She used to be real quiet in the past. Whenever she was nervous, her arms and legs would flail about. Whenever she'd have to give a speech, everyone would be snickering at her by the end of it. But even if her voice was overpowered by the laughter, she would persevere and finish her speech. If only I could just rub her ears to give her the courage to persevere in other things. Majetsu Ketty cups the Falby's face with her hands and rubs it vigorously as she vents her feelings, without the slightest bit of interest in why the cloud beast is purring so loudly. Suddenly, she feels the warmth in the palm of her hand. Whoa, was that a hairball? Don't spit it on my sleeve. Eh? A jewel? The cat did take the jewel! Good job, kitty. Maybe I could go to the meetup spot alone. But with a monitoring device hidden on me, we could get some private security to lie in ambush nearby. It's far too last minute for that, Pepe. Security companies won't have the manpower on the eve of the Flood Festival. Not to mention, you can't negotiate with them in the middle of the night. Well, how about renting an aircraft to support me if needed?
Such a flying object would be rather suspicious.
I could smash the door with my hammer, give them a good fright. That does seem like it could work.
But would it not be damaging a historical building?
I guess that would be debatable too. Though I'm not sure why any building is anywhere near as historical as you.
I'm rather fond of what the people who came after me have left behind.
Good evening, everyone! Oh, you're here too, Pepe? Perfect. Can you all guess what I just ran into on the road earlier? Good timing, TT. We've been discussing something really important, and I need your support here. Quick, help me make Pepe see sense. Oh, thank you. If this was an opportunity to excavate an important historical site, would you just give up because you were in a bit of danger? You of all people should know that an excavation requires patience. You're just eager to prove yourself against your brother right now. This is all just... Wow. You're really not pulling any punches this time around in that. Huh. Nobody gonna take a guess?
Your clothes are covered in fur.
Wait, there was fur? The cat had fur? I couldn't even tell. Thank you for indulging me. Zubair Effendi. Correct. I ran to a little cloud beast.
In my age, the people believed that cloud beasts were bringers of good fortune.
It turns out that in this age, I'm a believer too. It spit out a gemstone full of luck for me. A what? Let me see, please. Hold it. Anat says you agreed to invest in a new exhibition hall in return for her lending you a gem out of the museum collection. Alright, I hear you. I'll make an investment in your name. No, Pepe. I hope you... No. All of you will agree with me on something else. Pepe, Anat, and Zubair Effendi. And oh, good night, good night. Sweet dreams. Have a nice rest. I thought it was one of those naked cats. Whoops. Sorry, kitty. I assumed you were bald. I think this jewel can grant our wishes. Yay! Wishes! Alright, alright. A job for a museum collection. Oh, that's easy enough looking the map. Wait, I forgot to change Pepe's skill. Of course, I only realized after I press start. It always be like that. Please queue here for tickets. Please queue here for tickets to the encounter with a resurrected general from the time of the Shah special exhibition. Please queue here for the tickets. Please queue here for the tickets. I would go to that exhibit. I think museums are fun. Yes, eyes on me. Look at me, not the camera. Please wait just a moment. I need to straighten my bridal gown. I don't even know how many SSRs I got. A good amount. I worked all night to make this, but I guarantee with my 3,000 tales about the Shah, that is historically accurate.
Please note, flash photography is prohibited in this exhibition to prevent damaging the cultural artifacts.
Alright, let's do 20 burst shots. They're having so much fun. I like this.
Hey guys, I'm finally inside the most mysterious room of the Varjavandabad Museum. Now I'm going to smoothly record the movements of this heroic general from all angles and cover the secrets of the resurrection in the City of Radiance.
Dad, its legs look empty inside. You hear that, Dad? It sounds like it's empty inside when I knock on it. Kid, no touching the exhibit. Kid?
Yes, this batch of goods must be delivered to Higashi. It's not a large order, but we can't come off as unreliable.
Sir, Please look after your child.
Sorry, hold on. I'm a little busy. Hey, come back here. Don't run off touching everything.
Please don't make noise in the museum.
Hey, you're the ones who decided to pull off this open exhibition and even let your exhibit wander around. You didn't even limit the number of visitors, so it's no wonder the place is so rowdy. Acting curator or not, believes that history and knowledge should be made equally available to all, and thus, she has not established a tiered ticketing system. Also, the 60-centimeter high guardrails around my display are meant to prevent visitors from intruding in my place. If your child crosses the rails, you'll be flouting the rules and regulations of this place.
Psh, psh, not just. This is number 5-ish. Yeah.
Please cooperate with the staff.
And oh, good night to you. Good night. Good night. Sweet dreams. Ah, I missed. This guy doesn't say which currencies work. To be fair, the guy doesn't even say if tossing a coin will bring good luck.
Why not try it anyway, just in case?
Give me a coin. I should aim for its torso, right? What are these people doing? I got Pepe. Please stop. This is an important historical artifact. There's too many of them. I can't have them all.
Understood. I will use my weapon to slice the incoming projectiles apart.
Lifts hand.
Arg! Everyone look! I'm role-playing a knight's...
Oh my goodness, this is...
I'm role-playing a knight's Morn warrior from 1,000 years ago. Ack! I've been defeated! What a grand historical reenactment!
I'm dying a little bit. Evocation Festival. Wait, what's in the Evocation Festival?
My weapon did not make any contact with his body. Oh, General of the Shah, a few words for your defeated foe, perhaps.
I kind of feel bad for Grandpa. No, I do feel bad for Grandpa Zubair.
Back in my day, the most common phrase one would hear in the army when beheading captured enemy leaders was, "The insects shall devour your entrails." Okay, sure, if you could just say that again. Hey, don't come over here while I'm still lying on the ground. You're gonna cause a stampede.
Oh no, I should call for backup. Oh, the new system that gives you old welfares. I gotta go for Gintoki in that case. Gintoki, then Quetzalcoatl. Who would have guessed that there would be so many people here to see a walking mummy when the Flood Festival was going on? Man, though, I still need Archer Nobu. And then Chloe.
Hatshepsut Hanim Effendi, I hear you've been spending recent days looking for a particular gem lately.
Oh my goodness. Wow, thank you. Thank you for the gacha lock. Call me error. Beautiful. Also, respect the Wizardell picture.
It just so happens my family's in possession of one, so I brought it here for you. I hope it can alleviate your worries.
Thank you so much. Please, let me see it.
I wonder if I might be fortunate enough to host you at my home for dinner sometime soon.
So sorry, Hanim Effendi, but I've been crazy busy lately. Hey, thank you. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring me the gem, but I'm sorry to say it's not the one I'm looking for.
Oh, truly a pity. I will bother you no more, Hatshepsut Hanim Effendi. Until we meet again.
How many more do we have that we still have outside?
73, and they all claim to have the gem you're looking for.
73 more! Oh my goodness! Good luck, Pepe. Why are there so many?
Just tough it out and take a break at noon. Some gemstone merchants from the Grand Bazaar say they found some clues, so go over them and take a look. Go over then to take a look.
You call that a break? Of course, you'll only be seeing gemstones, no people. If I were a Zubair in his shoes. Ooh. Well, if it's like a one-time or a few-time thing, that'd be fine, but if Pepe said to do this a lot until the museum exhibit ends, like... I would want to say no, but at the same time, it's like, Pepe, if you want me to put up with these people, you better take me out on walks at night. Like you promised that one time, Pepe. Anatanim, the Padishah's daughter has been sitting here frowning for the past 3 hours. Are you still interested in the remaining gemstones? How many do we have left? More than 200. Ugh. Leave them here. We'll finish looking through this crate first. Very well. I'll take my leave then. Anat, did someone come by earlier? They delivered another crate of gemstones. Anat, something's wrong. Why does your head look like a prism? And the furnishings too, they're sparkling. I like how they just gave Pepe a little emote, so for this. It's so cute. And oh, good night to you. Sweet dreams. Good night, good night. Pepe! And also hello. Pepe's emotes are adorable. I hope they do that more often in these events.
The museum has finally opened its doors. Yes, Aspasia Hanim. The special exhibition tickets are in high demand. I heard wind of it last night, and wanted to tell you to queue up early, but I couldn't find you. It's alright. That's not what I'm here to see. It's the collector I'm looking for. You seem to be in a good mood. As I thought, language is a bridge to peace. Communication serves as a foundation of understanding. And this historic city is also abundant with knowledge. Sargonians have been proud of their glorious history since antiquity. How wonderful it would be if they were willing to sit down for a long conversation instead of plundering everywhere they go. The collector understood how persistent we Minoans could be after my explanation, and I also gained much from his insights into the city. Right, there is something I want to ask you. In modern Manat Hamait, are silver crafts more valuable than those made from gold? Haha, are you joking? Of course, it does happen from time to time, for example, under pain of death by Lord Amir. I see. Thank you for the clarification. May I ask if that companion of mine has returned? Yes, with 2 other friends as well.
Any welfare that you get from the shop can't give you a rare prism? Aw, that's alright though. I'm glad that I'll be eventually able to collect everyone. I gotta collect some old Santas, Nobu, Chloe, Golden Boy, my other Mecha Ellie-chan.
2 other... friends? Very well. The more heads to share ideas with, the better. I'd love to find more Karantas, as passionate and frank as she.
Aspasia walks up to the hotel stairs and stops before the door.
Narantuya, are you in there? I bring good news. The collector who won 3rd place has decided to return my goblet to me after listening to my 3-hour speech.
3 hours speech? Oh my goodness, Aspasia! Holy cow! 600 pulls to fully max pot her. Oh my goodness. Wow. 700, 800 fully pot. Yeah, Sargon's just expensive like that then. So many pools. There's only one character one SSR that I've maxed, and that was my beautiful, beautiful Spectre. And I don't even know how many pulls she took. I think she was easy. She just liked me. At least I think I maxed her. I gotta check later.
Would you like to come with me to the museum to look at both goblets together?
I didn't see anyone go in or out of the room with the gemstone last night, Narantuya. I was hiding in the roof of the opposite building with my eyes peeled the entire time.
You know how important this kidnapping is. This is the only way to quickly get a big pile of money.
I'm sorry, Narantuya. We'll go look for the Padishah's daughter right away.
It's too late for that. The caravan I got to be our cover is about to leave the city. Even if we manage to find and snatch her, we won't have a way out.
So,
let's focus on what to do next. Both of you should go back to the museum, but avoid contact with the girl. Report in as soon as you find any other way to make money. I'll go look for the lost gemstone and return it to Aspasia. That's the least I can do. You don't have to do that.
Ajazi suddenly feels a deadly silence descend upon the room. She looks at the intruding stranger, shifts her gaze to Narantuya, and finally turns her head to Ajani, with eyes pleading for help. Ajani raises a finger to her lips, with her other hand inching towards the sedative at her waist.
I can explain, Aspasia. We were just mapping out our plan. Once it's done, I'll return you your gem, or something of equal value. You can trust me in that. Oh, and these are my other two subordinates. What plan? Eh? I heard you're planning to bait the Padishah's daughter with a gem in order to kidnap her. You heard everything? My apologies. I had no intention of eavesdropping on your conversation. I just happened to be standing by the door. I believe communication lays the foundation of understanding, but I also know you have a large debt to pay and need money urgently. So would you like to tell me the whole story? To be honest, I don't have a clue where the gem is right now. There's nothing I could ask you to do, even if you want to help. The past is in the past, and our plan now, well, we basically don't have one. You know that's not what I'm talking about. If I tell you I owe this debt and need the money, will you help me? I believe we can discuss a more honest and conscientious way to do it. Heh, I knew you'd say something like that. Aspasia, mind holding your hand out for me? What for? For old time's sake, I just want to.
Ajani and Ajazi exchange looks with each other. They're certain Narantuya's call to action is the moment where they hear the crisp clacking of her heels on the ground.
Ask you for discounts on what I owe you.
Huh?
I like that. I've been staying with you for weeks, and I even took your gem. I have to pay you back for all that. This coin purse holds 1,200 dinars. I know it's not enough, but I mean, we're such good friends, aren't we?
Wow. I give her respect. She really wants to pay off her debts, even to Aspasia. You know, I like that.
Narantuya. Aw, there's a bunch of foreign coins in there too. Some merchants might not recognize them, but I'm sure you'll find somewhere to spend them. Here's some gemstones too. They're tiny and impure, but they make up for it in number. So, could you be a bit flexible with my debt? Narantuya, are you so unwilling to have an actual discussion about this with me? Communication lays a foundation of understanding, right? I already get you, though. Maybe you spent the day after day and you're in temple copying statues. Statues who work out the basics of swordsmanship. Or maybe you followed your parents and took an oath passed down through generations. More importantly, you're one of the innumerable followers of Minoan heroes, so I'm sure your soul is pure. You definitely help out someone about to fall from a tall building, and you speak up to anyone who used more exceptional methods. Yes, you're right. I believe a scale of good and evil lies within all of our hearts, and one exists within the laws of the land as well. People ought to be acted according to the balance of that scale. But I understand your point of view. Perhaps you would say that the laws set by the Lords of Mir and Padishahs are of abnormal balance, and that one should act as one's heart dictates. However, I dare not trust myself, Narantuya. If the day does come when I'm caught by the Lords of Mir, and they give me some ridiculous death sentence, will you feel sorry for me? Of course. Huh, that's all I need. Looks like you think my death would be a great loss for all Sargon too. Your help in my grand project would significantly lessen the risk of us failing midway, but I understand if you don't want to. People come and go. I'd love to have everyone join me and stay by my side, but I care too much about those who leave. Aren't I just as stupid as the ones who resent me?
Aw. Okay, Narantuya is actually kind of adorable. Ooh. 120 Nobu Archer. The Vacation Fest 2 will be really good for that. 2 times EXP, 1/2 AP for Ember Quest. Oh, beautiful! Okay, I like that. I really like that. 50% damage bonus. That is love. That's gonna be so satisfying.
What I mean is, let's not make it difficult for each other.
I wonder when that's gonna be added in.
Very well. I consider your debt settled.
It's okay even without the bond bonus. I'm just gonna use a bunch of bond essences. Ah.
You're injured.
I'm fine, it's just a scratch.
You should see to it. I've met many a warrior who lost his life after neglecting a minor injury.
Times have changed. I'll tell you all about modern medical science someday.
Are you going to rest?
No, I need to tidy up these soaked notes first.
Soaked?
It's a super long story and I don't know if I'm sane enough right now to tell you the whole thing.
Before we parted this morning, you promised to share the information you obtained with me. Stay true to your word, Pepe.
Okay, I found absolutely nothing today. I made an announcement and lots of people came to see me with similar looking gems, but they're all useless stones. I spent the whole day watching gem after gem fly past my eyes until my head was spinning, and then I went to get a drink and take a break, but the 2 kids next to me suddenly started fighting. They knocked over the table and my drink, spilling it onto my notebook, and that's how I got this bruise. Oh, that is such a horrible day for Pepe. Sheesh. Poor Pepe. That's all I have to share with you, Zubair. Got the information you needed from that?
Do you wish to hear what I experienced today?
Zubair.
Many strange people came, though they were rather amusing as well.
Let's pick this back up tomorrow. You don't need to sleep, but I'm exhausted.
Pepe, I do not wish to stay inside the museum.
Just bear with it for a few more days. We need to help Titi with her exhibition until it's over. That's how we got the gem from her, after all. Once the exhibition is over, I'll take you to look for the other gemstones.
I do not want to look for the gemstones either.
What's wrong, Zubair? As a guardian of the Shah's treasury, aren't you supposed to recover all your memories and resume your original duties? Zubair just wants to go on walkies. He's feeling stir crazy. He just came back to life after all. He's like, I want to see the pretty lights at night. Please. Pretty please.
Are you not the one more eager to locate the treasury?
3,600 leaves. Oh, that sounds like a lot of leaves. Yeah, you're right. I mean, why else do you think I woke you up?
Pepe, I'm already awake, and you can no longer treat me as a mere artifact. My thoughts and actions are my own to control. I do not wish to recall all my memories so soon, at least for the moment. Tomorrow we will have fine weather, and I wish to take a walk outside, free of all worry.
People are going to freak out if they see a museum exhibit getting some sun all alone in the streets.
I already told you, I am not an exhibiting artifact.
I'm sorry, Zubair.
It's fine.
It's already so late though, and I'm really tired, so we can talk tomorrow, okay? Good night. Poor Grandpa Zubair. Aw. That is sad. Mm-hmm. In an empty room, Zubair tries to press the wall switch and turns the light off. After a moment, he tries again and the light comes back on. Poor Gramps. Meow. Neil stands in the middle of a night-shrouded street, staring at the window, in the distance with a light repeatedly flickering on and off. And then, the light stops flickering and the glass shatters. Oh, it's not as much as you think. You should get at least 5k when it first drops. Okay. Leaves aren't scary then, to gather.
Once the south wind passes, it'll be the drought season over there. Will I manage to make enough money before then? Alright, prepare to jump. Whoa. Girls are really something these days. What are you doing, throwing your life away? What, isn't this normal for the Flood Festival? I want to ask the river god some questions. Not by jumping into the river, though. Also, which history book did you even learn this custom from, girlie? The ancients didn't ask the river for answers when they were unsure of something, but later, they realized that many problems could be solved with money. Thanks, but that life hack won't work for me. I can answer your question, though.
Grandpa Zuba's gonna learn how tech works and take over the world. Oh yes, after he learns how to use a light switch, he's gonna learn everything else. I'm more on Gramps' side just because he came back to life after sleeping for who knows how long. He's a bebe right now too. He just wants to explore. But at the same time, I do feel bad for Pepe. She's trying to rush because of the deadline of her bro becoming the historian. He's like, no, I want that position. The lamplighter raises his lamp and approaches Narantuya.
Before the southern wind blows through, you won't have enough money to satisfy your own desires, but it will be what you need. I'll rephrase my question and be more specific. Where should I go to look for the money? To the depths of the sands. This is Sargon. That doesn't do much to narrow it down. I can only answer one more question. I thought the people of Minat Ha-Mait were generous sorts with unlimited samples to offer. No, wait, that's not the question I want to ask. I want to know, will the rigid Minoan come looking for me? Yes.
As soon as the lamplighter finishes, Narantuya catches a glimpse of a shadow on the edge of her vision. The figure stops in the empty street and looks at her for a moment before turning and leaving. Aspasia? Aspasia! The shadow crosses the street and the crimson Kuranta chases after it. Narantuya can only hear the sound of the wind, the rush of the river, and a song from the lamplighter that gradually fades into silence. Mr. Lamplighter seems very, very, very important. May I see him by the waterside? May I follow him to eternity?
I lost sight of her. I, Narantuya, actually lost track of a target. Must have been a ghost.
Ooh. 28 days when Fest 1 starts, you get free leaves for logging in, and some sync points every 7th day. Oh, I love that! And the 4th adds Arius Veil. Oh, I need her too. Chloe as well. And that should probably happen on your birthday. Oh, that's gonna be like the best birthday present from FGO in that case.
Forget it. I'm not stupid. Everyone here is always praying to see a spirit or two, and I heard no footsteps earlier. So this only means I really did see a ghost, yes?
She sits down on the curb. On the other side of a flower bed sits someone listening to the river silently in the dark. Ooh, September 7th.
The benches by the river tend to get wet. You might want to wipe it dry first.
You're not actually scared of ghosts, are you?
What, did you see the shadow too? Did it spook you? Need me to protect you?
I feel decent. Though, ooh, you avoided being sick all December and got hit with a cold last week. Oh no! The weather here is pretty much always warm, so I usually don't get sick, luckily. And it'll be Getting our Ilya and Miu banner rerun. Ooh! I'm feeling nostalgic. I didn't get a good look, but I'm certain it felt like the soul of a late friend or kin. 2 spotting a ghost is always better than just 1. I hear anyone who spots a shadow will receive the blessing of Minat Hamait, but it looks like the 2 of us here are down on luck. I merely got into an argument. What a coincidence. I'm guessing you didn't win. I would not be sitting here if I did. Trying to avoid the cold that's going around. Gotta get a tooth fixed next week. Oh, good luck. Oh, speaking of teeth stuff, I'm gonna have a dentist appointment next week Tuesday. I hope it's not gonna be too bad, so I can actually speak. Fingers crossed it's gonna be fine and that I'm not gonna like come home like all super numb and be like, hi guys, blah 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 blah. Nice to see ya. Oh man. I am totally prepared. Not really. You know what? Somebody told me 10 minutes ago that the locals are never troubled because money can always solve their problems. I thought that made sense. What's there to be sad about if you're not as destitute as me? Today, someone threw something at me, rather soiled the new cape I got last week. And I was inexplicably married 20 times to people. Oh, I think I know who this is now. I got this. Ah, yes. Today, someone threw something at me. Another soiled the new cape I got last week. And I was inexplicably married 20 times to people of all genders and ages. Grandpa! Oh my goodness, so much happened to him. He got married that many times. Grandpa's riz is off the charts. I thought Aspasia had the most riz, but now it's Gramps. No one was interested in listening to me either. Oh. That's pretty unlucky. How old are you? They stole your identity for marriage registration? What? Your voice is a little strange, but you sound young, no offense. I think I was pretty lucky when I was around your age. One time, we were herding some stolen bird and beasts back home, and the sky suddenly turned dark. Our head scarves wouldn't shield us from the sand flying in our way. Getting sick in the summer is even worse for you. You have to cool down because of summer heat. Oh yeah, that's not... Yeah. That also hurts too. Nobu Archer will also get skill upgrades. Oh, thank you! My love of Nobu's gonna be so much better now. I'm happy about that. But we had plenty of manpower and quickly found a somewhat different area to dig into. Guess what we found? 2 houses buried in the sand, just enough to fit everyone. Even came with beds and tables. Common furnishings you find in ancient tombs. You know your stuff. I only found out a few years later. Those are wonderful days. Indeed. Time can alter how rivers flow, establish and eradicate cities, bleach bones with the sun, elongate and intensify history. It makes one miss the past, and nostalgia can be a fearsome thing. Yeah, miss the past all you want, but you're never getting it back. How are the people you've been missing? They're alive, but more surviving than living. The worst part is that they can't just move on. You have no idea how many of them sold off their blades. So as their boss, I owe them. I just need to build a new pile of gold, and those stooges would cheer up and return to the way they used to be. I hope that is the case. What about you? I don't know either. It's like how people risk their lives to catch a glimpse of the river god, but all they end up seeing is the last face they would never want to see. Is that not a terrifying prospect? It's not that scary. People still choose to chase that mirage. Well, that's what my mother always told me, back home. We Knights Mora must be the masters of fear, and will never be dominated by it. That's what they all say. You're Knights Mora? Yeah, why? Narantuya feels a pat on her shoulder and turns her head on reflex. She sees no one but the silent street, with its lamps being lit one by one from a distance. The lamplighter hums a tune as he walks up to them, climbing up a ladder and opening a glass shade to light it. It's like, hi, it's me again.
I like that. I don't blame her for going, ah! Help, help, there's a dead guy haunting me!
They had such a cute moment, and then she remembers the thumbnail image that I have. That's basically what just happened. Oh, I love that.
There's so many crystals here. Fortunately, we can use these special decrystallizing totems to clear them up. Deploy it, and it will instantly destroy all crystals in a straight line in the direction it's deployed. Try to maximize its effects with the terrain to our advantage.
Oh, it's easy then. Yeah. Ta-da!
Shoot. Okay, there, it disappears. Good.
I was like, oh no, I don't need it right now. Oh no, I have not heard Peppa's English lines. Oopsies, I almost let a dude through. Also, oh, it's so cute, a unicycle toy. I don't want to jinx it, but I am so happy right now that the internet's been good. I really hope I didn't just jinx it. But because the storms are over, it should still be fine, even though I said that. And if I did jinx it, for reals? Oh, my bad. Whoopsies. And now let's go over here. That looks good so far. Alrighty. Ah, yes, the molding. But it should be fine. Fingers crossed. Also, let me check my email real quick. I got an update. Let me see while I'm fighting. Yeah, this is a decent setup so far. Ooh, more shipping updates. I'm excited. For con this year, I wanted to be Wizardell, but no, the Wizardell costumes that are in stock weren't in my size. So instead, I got the ambience synesthesia outfit, which is still cute, but not the ultimate goal. Prize, pain and suffering. Oh well, at least the other one should be cute, right? The ambient synesthesia, hopefully. And it shipped. Right now it says that the estimate is February 12th to the 21st. And yeah, the ambient synesthesia outfit for W. And oh no, Susie, not Susie, don't hurt her. Same. Luckily the full launch should be this year. So woohoo! Hey, that fight wasn't too bad.
What are we waiting for? A phone call. Might be a novel thing for someone as old as you. How much longer must we wait here? No more questions, just wait and see. Can I take the call? Someone explained how it works to me a while back. No can do. They'll think we're a scam call the moment they hear your robotic voice. Alright. Right, as you mentioned earlier, us working together is an imitation of the greatest alliance in history.
And now they're working together. Oh, I love this.
Indeed.
Are they making some prank calls?
So, can I ask what's in store for me if I help you find your gem? Oh wait, I did get something already. I got a golden slipper thrown in my face after you scared me last night. Do you have any suggestions? No, I wouldn't dare ask for more. Letting me live is already more than enough. You're one of the Sargon's forefathers. I should be escorting you on your quest, so please, don't be hasty. Though the artifact that won first place at the Harvest Gathering seemed to resemble this very gold slipper, inlaid with sapphires. Yes, the two of them complete the pair. So, is making a ruckus in the dead of night also a way to make a fortune? They originally came in a pair, but one was lost forever in the depths of the river, so this other one naturally has its value halved. Oh. Please entertain my curiosity. Are all modern knights Mora, like you? Beats me. I've looked into the customs and beliefs of many tribes for my plunders, fences, and abductions, but I never looked into my own birthplace. I never went back after that one sunrise. I don't suppose. You're presently on your Kagan quest?
Oh, Zubair is so well informed. He knows the Kagan quest. Dang. Nah, at this point they're gonna be besties. He's gonna love Gramps and want to keep him around too.
Kagan quest?
Ancient language, Kagan quest.
Nuh-uh. That's the last word I ever want to hear. I'm not doing it, even if my ancestors compel me to. You mean you never performed your coming-of-age ritual? Yeah, it's not that important. I might have a few drops of Knight's Morin blood in me, but they didn't turn me into a tyrant or conqueror, and I have no intention of letting them influence my life either. No, it is very important. How will your forebearers recognize your blood if you don't embark on your Kagan quest? It's fine. Most of them pretty much disappeared off the ends of the earth, unlike someone I know who suddenly sprang to life in the museum just to lecture me. So yeah, what about you?
I do think it's hilarious how Grandpa Zubair is just like, what? Kids these days not respecting the traditions. How dare ye not go on your Kagan quest?
I've heard that in the Shah's time, people would shave their heads bald when they came of age. That they applied perfumed ointment to their scalps, but some say the scent smelled more like a stench, so I'm pretty curious if that's true. Oh, there we go.
I guess he was gonna say, I also didn't do that ritual, so you know what? I can't say anything to you because I do the same thing. I'm like, nah, bruh. Not into that.
Huh, I didn't expect to get news so soon. Yes, Hanim. It just so happens the gem trading's post overseer sent word that he has a gem to trade, and it fits your description in all aspects. Good. I'll go to him right away. But it'll be difficult negotiating a deal even with my introduction. What? I heard from my subordinates that they could simply sell their gems at the reception. Selling is easy, but not the other way around. The trading post does not operate like a regular store. You need to offer something heavy enough to balance the scales. Something heavy in value? I have an idea.
Wait, really? Ranmaru X is not in the shop for that? But why?
Ahem, yes. This is the deal I wanted to discuss. The ancient mummy from the recent museum exhibition, the nameless general of the Shah's very court.
The young overseer shoots her a complicated look and leans down to the huge gilded box. Zubair lies inside silently with his hands folded across his chest. Narantuya thinks this is honestly Zubair's time to shine. Even his dreadful golden mask seems to be emitting a soft, sacred glow.
This box looks familiar. It is a sarcophagus taken from the museum in its original condition. A replica of it, I mean.
Lightly taps Zubair's body. Examines its chest with a flashlight.
This isn't a regular artifact you can find anywhere, so if you could be more gentle and professional with it. I heard it came back to life, so it can move on its own. About that, I'm sure we all know the dead don't come back to life. Just art play is all. I mean, wouldn't you be afraid if it really could move? Afraid it might run off after I buy it? Well, Oh, is that black one your pet?
Haha, what a beauty! Of course, the gem trading post's overseer who controls the flow of money throughout the entire city would have such a unique pet.
Is that him, Woof?
Sniff. Sits beside the sarcophagus.
Hey look, it sniffs out the millennia-old stench you can never fake. It's as real as my sincerity in making this deal with you. Of course. I know how precious this artifact is, and it'll be quite troublesome for you to handle it. I'm basically offloading my troubles to you, so I'm not exactly hoping for a windfall. but I guarantee the museum has no way of tracking me down. No, this is an extremely heavy offer you've made, though it's still within the measuring limits of my skill. Oh, okay. What do you want in exchange? I hear you came for a gemstone. Well, that was the original plan, but I thought of something else on the way over. I don't need a gem anymore. I'm an outsider, so ingots will do. You wish to be paid in pure gold. I'll go fetch the appropriate scales. Please bring this inside to keep the others from seeing it. So, we got a deal?
Hey, her debts are gonna be paid off, I think.
Yes.
Huh. I love a man who does easy business. I don't see why they wouldn't give Mysterious Ranmaru X an upgrade or buff. If they're willing to buff Nobu, why not her too? Gouda Gouda girls.
I don't like the feeling of sleeping in here one bit. You didn't have to get your subordinates to bring it here in the first place. Shh. Don't speak. Just hold on a bit longer. I'll come to retrieve you soon. Seize the chance and find the gem you're after before the day ends. Alright, please do come back. I still need you for something. This is the price I'm offering. Any objection? Phew. Remember the crescent moon and the blade? The youth's sincerity washed into gold. I'll be back for sure. No objections at all. Nope. Well, I'll be going now. By all means.
Blinks at Zubair.
Blinks at Narantuya. I look forward to any future cooperation. I never said we have any future cooperation. Ha, me neither. In the near future at least. That old thing wants me to run errands for him. Sorry, but see ya.
Oh.
She should have understood my signal. Narantuya, if you're truly a descendant of the Knights Mora.
Well,
A treasure awaits you.
it's okay, Gramps. You'll be fine.
He finally followed the notices I sent around and came here. Meal. Woof. Well done, Lasvar.
You've earned her praise. Wait, so they could talk the entire time? They're just like, woof, meow, 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 woof, woof. They're just having fun, playing everyone like that. You know, I get it, I respect that. And now for the stirring city. City life was supposed to be lively, but it wasn't supposed to come to life. It seems that Tsubaya broke the window and left on his own. I'll go find him and bring him back. Leave it to the museum, Pepe. You haven't had a proper rest for several days now. The envoy from the City of Gold is about to reach my father's territory. Not. I need every second I can get. Pepe, you and Titi have gone through a lot tidying up the damage to the museum. I suspect there are a few spots Zubair might be. I'll go check them out right away. Do you know why I didn't want to lend you Zubair at first, Pepe? After I got your letter saying that you were coming back, I wanted to tell you. 2 months ago, I was on a business trip in your father's domain. There, I saw that the envoy from the City of Gold had already arrived. Your brother's already gone to the city. You knew, but you never told me. You were so happy in your letter telling me what you found. You even used 20 exclamation marks in a row at one point. Whoa, she really was excited. I didn't have the heart to tell you. Then why'd you lend him to me? You got me excited for nothing. This is the City of Jewels, Pepe. There's just so many gems here that I thought you'd never find the ones you're looking for. I thought you might give up on your own when the time came. But the envoy was supposed to arrive in August, right? Why were they ahead of schedule? Your father wrote a letter requesting they come in advance. So they already decided a long time ago. They just didn't want me to kick up a fuss, so they waited until I was out looking for artifacts of the Shah before sending the kid off to the City of Gold. But he told me that he would wait to see my discovery before making his decision. The elders always make their own decisions, Pepe. Nothing us can do about it. Dang, Dad. Ouch. Did you see the brat too? Yeah. He must be real happy with himself getting to go to the City of Gold. I don't know how many times we fought in public or in private. I don't think he was particularly happy about it, Pepe. From what I could see, he looked like he'd been hiding some sadness with it this whole time. He called me to the study that day, saying it was unlikely the two of you would meet again in your lifetimes, and that he hoped that I could pass a few words on to you. What did he say? Oh, okay, Meal and Wolf are beast lords. Oh my. Well, our gemstone boy, of course, he'd be super rich because he deals with gemstones, so of course they're gonna go for like one of the richest dudes. For all the luxury. He said he hopes you will remember his voice. After that, he left. He didn't have much luggage on him, and only a portion of it was his. Everything else had to do with you and your father. Pepe? Ever since I was little, everyone would tell me how becoming the Shah's historian would continue my family's honorable legacy. But honor is usually brought with sacrifice and devotion or not. Entering the City of Gold and becoming the historian means never leaving ever again. Never to see your friends or family. All that comes with you is your scrolls and books. But you really hate being chained to the desk, don't you, Pepe? Yep, I wanted to spend my entire life walking across Sargon, free to look for every remnant and vestige left behind by history. But I couldn't do all that, because I couldn't let the boy get what he wanted. Is it so tough for you to let your brother get his way, that you'd rather be unhappy with yourself? Ever since we were little, everyone who saw him would praise him as a quiet yet cool-headed boy, perfect historian material. I was the only one who knew how bad he was, and that he loved fooling around. Making him sit in front of a table for more than a second was torture for him. Then why the two of you fight over the position of the court historian? Because he didn't want me to go to the City of Gold. He didn't want me stuck there by myself. So you? I'm kind of the same. I don't want him to be stuck there by himself either. Aw. That's so bittersweet between the siblings. Their way of showing they care. But Dad's just like, you know what, son? I'm gonna send you off for sure. Let's let daughter Peppa just go on her ventures.
A gem that would bring relief to sore legs after standing for too long? No, I have no need of it. A gem that would cause the other party to apologize of their own accord? Have some use, but also not what I seek. I can sense that the gemstone is extremely close, but there are far, far too many jewels in this house.
Hearing footsteps coming from the corridor, Zubair immediately hurries back to the huge gilded box to lie down. He senses an attentive gaze falling upon him, yet not a word breaks the silence. He cautiously opens his eyes a sliver, and sees a sand-colored animal. Pepe's brother could have asked Dad to hasten the agreement.
Oh, this could not be.
The creature jumps into the gilded box, bringing its face right up to Zubair's mask, as if lightly sniffing him. A sable beast also sticks its head into the box.
Mio. Woof?
Seems your memory is nearly back to normal.
Mm-hmm. The scent does not lie. You are no fake.
Shut it, Wolf. Or shut it, Wolf.
How did you two become so small?
How terrifying do they normally look? Are we the way we are now because you failed in your duties as a retainer? Oh, they're upset.
My duties?
If I still looked as I did back then, I'd be carried out to parade every day. I wouldn't have time to help you find gems then. It's better for all of us the way I am now.
Mio, Zubair has no way of understanding what we're talking about right now. I already warned you of this before he arrived.
Humph. Guiltily looks away. Never mind, he'll soon understand what we experienced these past 300 years. Wolf, call over a new retainer. I know the gems contain Zubair's memories. The young overseer walks through a near-endless hallway to reach Zubair. A blue Phi-MD suddenly flies atop the wall of the trading post, prodding at a mechanism inlaid within. Gears mesh together and springs creak, and the Phi-MD plucks a gemstone out of the safe that just opened. It places the stone on a thick brown piece of velvet on a tray, presenting it to the overseer. His gaze is calm, his gaze is impassioned.
I am pleased to meet you, Zubair Effendi. No, rather, long time no see. This stone is one of my weights. In addition to this gem trading post, there are also all the jewels circulating through the Grand Bazaar. I would like to know, Zubair Effendi, if all these gems together would outweigh the soul of a sinner.
Zubair, what's your past?
The door's unlocked. Come in. I said come in, did I not? Is that you, Narantuya?
There is no one in the black of night outside, but the rapping of the door continues. Aspasia looks up and sees a construct of exceedingly ancient make clinging to the top of the door. Oh, what's that thingy? The gyrating construct beats on the jewels embedded into the door with all speed, shaking out grains of sand from who knows where.
A new form of robbery?
As Aspasia stretches out her hand to take it down from its perch, it drops the door ornament it was holding onto the ground. The gem glimmers for a moment in the darkness. Soon after, Aspasia sees a gem and the construct disappear into the entrance to the sewer.
Jewel snatching away a jewel. Good. Merely gems retrieving their compatriots from the clutches of their excavators.
I like how she's so chill about this. She's like, oh, you know what? I get it. I understand. To history. To the dead. To our dear Narantuya. Even though she's not here. But she's the one who treated us to all this carob juice. I never knew Mummy could be that valuable. How about we go check out the museum storehouses tomorrow and see if we can scrounge up another dead guy. Oh, Jazzy, you have little thought. Only looking for the dead in the museum? Can't you see the big picture here? We need to go look for dead people outside the museum too. I don't think you guys should do that. Yeah, you're right. But wouldn't we become officers of the law if we did that? Did you lose something, Ajazi? I feel like you're not your usual self. And no, definitely haven't lost anything here. A great bandit like me wouldn't let anything of mine get stolen. Now shut up already and keep drinking. Ooh.
I thank you, young one. Those metal creations who accompanied me have returned, as has my duty. You and I have gone into the night, awake and alert. Now the sun rises once more.
Wow. I'd want to see their scary beast forms. And then the last one for the night, I think. Whispers of the past. 3 exits. Ew. I don't like that. It's fine. And look at me being smart this time. I can click on the Pepe. I can click on the 3rd skill. I remembered. Ta-da! Ooh. Oh, the Emperor would be the most terrifying. In the stuffy summer heat, a girl sits at her desk, one hand sorting through a thick stack of reference materials, while the other wipes sweat from her forehead. She hears footsteps behind her but doesn't bother to turn around. There are almonds on the desk, but she already knows.
Why are you still reading, my dear sister? It's such a fine and sunny afternoon, my dear sister. Let's go play outside. You don't plan to sit with your nose in those dusty papyrus scrolls your entire life, do you, my dear sister?
My dear sister. My dear sister.
Ooh. Room you've never seen and, well, it's supposed to be like a never-ending dream? Oh, what's that?
And ooh, good night to you, good night, sweet dreams.
I talked to father, my dear sister. He said he would consider making me the historian of Shargade. Being a padishah isn't so bad, my dear sister, so just give up already.
Enough! Stop bothering me, you little pest! She quickly turns her head, but there's nobody behind her. Only this girl she tossed at her brother sprout out on the floor.
Are you there, Pepe? Quick, let me in.
I'm here, come in.
I've been sending you messages on the communicator. Why didn't you respond?
I turned it off. I've been looking at books and scrolls all night. What happened?
A lot happened last night. Did you seriously not hear a thing being holed up in here?
Nope, didn't hear a peep.
You sealing yourself away to work is really... Forget it. I don't even know where to start. Just hear it yourself. Emergencies across multiple districts of Minot. Many metallic humanoid constructs have broken into homes and stolen large quantities of gems. Residents have reported these robberies to the city guard, and the captain assures us that the investigation is currently underway.
Metallic humanoid constructs?
According to eyewitnesses, he saw these metallic constructs breaking out from the museum last night.
What?
Well, everything I wanted to say, the radio already said. A nod says the museum staff followed their tracks and ended up at the Grand Bazaar.
Is this Zubair's doing?
We suspect so. But nobody's seen him at all lately. You were in contact with him the longest. Could you help us look for him?
Got it. I'll head over right away. What about you and Anat?
We're in charge of the museum. We have to find all the artifacts. We're going to head out and have a look ourselves.
And oh, that's a Mario 64 mod. Ooh, B3313. Interesting. If I find anything, I'll let you two know. Be seeing you.
Phew. Hold on. We interrupt this program for some breaking news. Residents have noticed the water coming out of their taps is muddy and full of silt. The city guard reports that they have dispatched emergency teams to inspect the city's old underground water pipes. Due to their complexity, this process will take some time. Just, what is going on here?
Oh, not the water.
Someone has already told me to tell this place. The prosperity of the Grand Bazaar is born upon gems, alongside spices, silks, and crafts, all flowing through the river of commerce to bestow riches upon this land. The gem trading post and the gems with unusual originium circuits have transformed Minat Ha-Mait into a morning star on the crowd of sand.
Several houses began to turn to sand. People throw open their windows or rush out their doors, staring in disbelief at the ancient buildings they have lived in for generations. Then at Zubair, who stands in the middle of the street. But Zubair pays him no heed. He stoops down and picks up a piece of jewelry from the pooling sands, its gem glinting with a metallic helix structure under the sun.
The fresco you mentioned is straight ahead, Zubair Effendi. My mother's father once told me that the painting depicts the lives of ancient Sargonians and records the birth of Menat Ha-Mait. Even if the river dries and the city is buried beneath the sands, it will not fade. Will not fade indeed. Just like every gem that has passed your hand and mine. But it was neither dried river nor burial by sand that brought calamity to the city of yore, but a flood that destroyed even the peaks of the grand edifices. What remained of their splendor was eventually buried by the sands, becoming a secret of 1,000 years.
Ooh. The mural. Ah, look at that green cat. That green and white cat. I wonder who that could be.
Each rise of the sun and fall of the moons is a tiny repeat of the endless cycle. The brevity of day and the span of a lifetime. The birth of a new city and the fall of an empire, and the mountains to dust, are but all similar repetitions. Effendi, if I may, I believe that while the fresco captures only a fleeting moment from centuries past, its value lies in that this moment will be repeated countless times to its beholders. The Shah ordered this fresco, made not to ensure his name would be remembered throughout history. He hoped to leave behind his interpretations of time and life to serve as a foundation that the people yet to come could imitate. Here did the Shah of the past and the future build his trove, and so it was during that long Aslan Wars, which raged after his death. Countless lords of Mir coveted this place.
Also, I love the way the artist depicted the, Kelsey in the mural. They just full on made her into a cat. That is so cute.
Until the hellish heat waves from the far south brought great change to the climate. A devastating flood ensued, toppling walls, diverting rivers, and leaving the land forever scarred. And so the people searched the sands for traces of the trove, but found nothing. Thus did they believe it was washed away in deluge. The treasure hunters from the Lords of Mir left, but the artisans and merchants came, establishing a new settlement by the riverside. I've been watchful of all that transpires here. I was ordered to guard the trove. That is my duty. I dwell beneath the sands, fending off miscreants who dared approach for countless moons. As for you, young one, you should know better than any other. The Shah's treasure trove lies beneath the city.
Ooh, so it's underground.
Forth the liver. We go into the night, awake and alert, for duty and obligation. I thank you for returning this gem to me. It has restored more of my memories. The treasure trove started with tens of thousands of skilled craftsmen, gathering at the then desolate Menat Ha-Mait. From majestic labyrinths made of gold to handcrafted gems inlaid with originium circuits. The artificers created them all and buried them beneath the sands. Later generations mostly believed that after exhausting all their energies on their work, these artisans were all buried alongside their creations. But in truth, some of them lived in a secluded village to the southwest of Menat Ha-Mait, and for many generations, they guarded the secret of the trove's entrance. It is now your turn to speak, young one. What follows next involves a story of your family.
The young overseer shuts his eyes tight, as though drowning in the heavy sands of memory. The tale has been passed down from generation to generation, seared into the mind like the scorching sun above the desert. Its heat burning, singeing, and blistering.
300 years ago, an army comprised of the forces of many lords of Mir and padishahs found that village. They interrogated the villagers on the location of the trove's entrance, cutting the hands off of anyone who refused to speak. A gemwright who had already lost his hands could no longer bear to see more of his kin suffer, so he approached the army and proposed to lead the way. Before the trove, he watched a terrible battle between the army and its guardian unfold. He saw that, though the guardian was defeated, the gates would not open without his arts. The furious army cut open the guardian's chest, plundering every gem inlaid within and without his body. Although the gemwright used every technique he knew to guide his young child in restoring the guardian, he never woke up. After that,
a set of scales was set up in the Grand Bazaar of Menat Hamait. Once an adult, the gem rights child buried the guardian, then established a trading post specializing in gems. His descendants have been waiting there ever since. Every generation did all they could to ensure Menat Hamait's gem trade would become even more prosperous. Whether it takes 100 years or 1,000, the day will come when the people scour the lands of Sargon, and all the gems will gather in the city once more.
Ah, what a backstory.
And I shall return them to you.
I wonder what Kelsey did do there. Because she could help them with some of the technology. The overseer dares not to open his eyes as he feels Zubair's sistrum press upon his chest. Yet visions of centuries passing flash before him in an instant. He witnesses suns rise and moons fall, cities flourish and then crumble, returning to the sands from which they came. Ooh, majestic. He sees the ancient garden walking in the boundless desert. The guardian spreads his arms, basking in the light of the stars, facing eastwards to welcome the sunrise. Feeling watched, the guardian looks back and meets the young overseer's eyes. Under his merciful gaze, the overseer trembles. He trembles in anticipation of the momentous words the guardian is about to utter.
Your family's journey for penitence has been long indeed. You're all free now. It has been quite a while, you two. Many centuries have I forgotten my duty, but now I return to the mortal realm. I, alongside the city, shall make up for the time we have squandered. But at the same time, I have a request, and I hope the two of you will agree to see it through. If the Knightsmore truly is a descendant of Karandu Kagan, then I will honor the Shah's promise and open the trove for her. Woof. Aid me in ascertaining her lineage. Leave it to me. I must put her to the test as well, if she's ultimately incapable of completing her Kagan quest. She will never be considered a true Knightsmora. No matter what may come, make sure she takes its step. I understand.
Do I have to go as well? I never thought those Knightsmore were any good. There are too many drunks among them, spilling their drinks all over the place. I don't feel like having to lick my fur clean again.
No, Mio. I need you to aid me with another matter.
Out with it, young one.
After I sank into slumber, the Shah's treasure trove suffered heavy damage, a dereliction of my duty. I must admit that even with the constructs at my side, my strength would not be enough to hold back the combined armies of the Lords Emir and the Padishahs.
Just tell me your decision, I'll get it done for you, like I always do.
I met a girl. I believe she can help me. Following the footsteps of the Shah, she found one of my lost gems. If not for her, I would not have awakened.
Oh, you mean that kid? I've seen her, seemed like a good egg. Motivated, lively. Too bad she's a little too stubborn. Reminds me of her.
Indeed. After searching through my memories, the girl's conduct and demeanor feel rather familiar. She reminds me of my elder sister.
I like that. Well, good for you, Pepe. You may have lost your little brother, but you gained a new little brother. Ta-da! Instead of Grandpa Zubair, it's now little brother Zubair. Oh, I like that. Oh, man.
She reminds me of my elder sister. We walked down the streets of the City of Gold. She could tell me the origin of every brick and tile. She was especially fascinated by the things of yore.
What do you want me to do with the girl, Zubair?
I need a companion. One who awaits the Shah's return alongside me. Help me confirm if she is worthy, Mio.
If that's your wish, Zubair, then I shall go. Oh, though, for Narantuya, she's gonna be like, I don't wanna do the thing. I don't wanna go on my Kagan quest. But if you pass your Kagan quest, you're gonna get money. Okay, fine, I guess I'll do my Kagan quest. Like, if you insist in that case, guess I kinda have to. I know this is gonna be kind of a messy setup, but I'm gonna do it nonetheless. I'm gonna protect the sides. Actually, I'm gonna protect the sides. I guess I protect this area. Silly me. This is fine. I see they let someone through. But no, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's only slight chaos. Oh shoot, I gotta put other people out soon. Actually, I can't Pepe's go on this side. You know, I believe in Pepe. Let's believe in the power of Pepe. Yeah, this is fine so far. No fear. This might be a fun stage to farm later. I need to get a proper farming stage. The other ones just give me pebbles. Alrighty. Okay, so far so good. Oh yeah, this is completely fine. Almost there. Just a bit more. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Come on. Enemies, don't be shy. Oh, there you are, silly enemy. Just 5 more. 3 more. And after this, 1 more. Done. Yay. Ooh, that was good. That means tomorrow I can finish it for sure, right? Because it was like at least 4, right? Each time. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Internet Kun was so nice because the storm didn't come back. Oh, I'm so thankful for the storm not coming back. 9 stages in the story? Perfect then! Yay! So I imagine 7, 8, 9, and then maybe a little after story thing. You've always wanted to understand this game? Oh, not a turn-based game. It's a tower defense game. The love of tower defense. It is satisfying. Though, I'm bad. I'm the type who just like, if I can brute force it, what is strategy? Now that you think about it, in history, the Knights Mora have been a tyrant and conqueror many centuries ago. They have dealings with Kashimirish, with the Kuranta, and specifically the Neural family. Oh, the Neural family, of course. And now past Padishah of Sargon has a promise for the Knights Mora. And then this specific Knights Mora, though. Oh, Narantuya. I like her. Oh, I did not see the Blue Archive version of the Poké Dance. Oh, that sounds adorable. All the EX stages without a guide until this stage 8. EX? Okay, that's good. I'm prepared. That means if I can brute force for the most part. Oh, wonderful. That is exciting. And all the challenge mode up to 7 without a guide. Ooh, super nice. This is satisfying. I like this. I just gotta hope the internet's gonna be nice tomorrow. Ooh, okay, I'll check that out afterwards. Let me just check my weather app real quick. I didn't even know it was gonna rain today. And that it was gonna storm so badly. Like, it got really bad that the internet went out for a bit earlier tonight, so... It shows that tomorrow should be cloudy. Just cloudy. And... any storm thingies? Wind gusts up to 18 miles per hour. And it's not too bad. Wait, what is this? Special weather statement? Wait, what the heck is a special weather statement? Uh-oh, let me check this out real quick. Special weather statement. Severity, moderate. Possible threat to life or property. Not Internet Kun. Oh. Urgency. Take action within the next hour. Well, I'm charging my phone just in case, you know? This will be fine. Yeah, totally fine. I hope Zubair drops some more lore tomorrow. You're off tomorrow but got a hellish work week of close, open, close. Oh, why? That is evil. Oh man. I hope work goes by well. That is just pain and suffering. For my work this week, I'm not sure how it's gonna go since tomorrow's technically my last day as an intern. And they're gonna try to like rush me into the student position instead. And hopefully that works out. Because intern Kun Misaki slash soon to be just normal student worker Misaki needs some gacha funds, you know? Especially for the upcoming banners in all the games. Holy cow, I really need for the Fate Stay Night collab inside of Honkai Star Rail. Of course, I'm gonna need the Dungeon Meshi collab inside of Arknights. I'll need the rerun Evangelion collab inside of Nikef, especially when they have new people. Huh. Oh well, it should be fine no matter what. Just gotta stay positive. Hehe. So sweet. This means I get to eat dinner at a normal time. Oh my goodness. 9:22 dinner. I wonder what there is. I'm hoping that at the very least there's fresh rice so I can just eat rice and nori. So that being said, thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your epic gacha luck. I will finish the story for sure tomorrow. I feel satisfied. Now I can feast. Oh, and Miranda's favorite item unlocked. Yay for Miranda. Fried rice with steak. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'll see if there's anything in the kitchen. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Hehe. Now I can just auto farm other stages. Good stages with good jumps. Goodness.